shadow self is the parts of ourselves that have been pushed down to the unconscious, the parts that we're insecure about, ashamed of, or frustrated with, and therefore repress. The concept of the shadow self is based on the notion that we figuratively bury those pieces of personality that we fear would not be welcomed, accepted, or loved by others. Therefore, we keep them in the shadows. In short, our shadow selves are the versions of ourselves that we do not show society. So what is shadow work? This is the practice of loving what is and setting the shame and judgments free so that we can be our true selves. As Victor Hugo famously said, the greatest happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved ourselves, or rather loved in spite of ourselves.
Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I am your hostess. I go by Melinda, NailFanatic, coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, where my daughter and I slay nails all day, with your latest free tarot message. This is a general message, so whenever you find it, it's by divine design that you do, whatever your zodiac sign is, however it resonates with you. If it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. What is happening in the shadows at this time from the Valentine Wellness Oracle? Sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out is the main energy happening in the shadows at this time. What's at the bottom of the deck? The girl with the snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used. Enable boundaries. Shout out to Nina all the way from Europe. Our first commenter for the session. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. I look forward to getting to know you more. We're going to get into your experience, and we're going to start with message overall about you and about the external influence, whether that's something or someone. We're going to find out. We're going to work with the psychic tarot for the heart. So show me tribe's overall energy. Thank you. That was fast. 3 of Cups. Share the love. Your heart is open and you've had it broken, but you still come with love. Let's see what's the external influence, something or someone in this experience. What's the general energy with them, the overall energy with them, or it, however it comes through. The major external influence is healing begins, the 6 of Swords. So as healing begins, this relates to you opening your heart because you have learned some things, learned some truths that probably broke your heart open when you figured out these truths. But what they did was they freed you to move away from some traumatic experience or idea that was very unbeneficial for you. Your heart is now open. As this relates to a person, there's somebody who is, especially because we had the sunglasses talking about watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception. I see somebody who has a neighbor that pulls back the curtains every time you walk by to see you today. Somebody is watching you from afar. Somebody is trying to conceal that they're watching you. It's interesting because they're watching you and your heart is open. So somebody here is really interested in the fact that your heart is open. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the sacral chakra. This is about your desire. Okay. We're going to get into this experience even deeper. But before we do, I want to know, what does your energy need at this time from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle? What does tribe energy call for at this time? It's calling something in for you. What is that? Okay. So, hello. This card here. What do we have? It says, look for fairies. Card number 30, look for fairies. So The look for fairies card is speaking to me. Look at, I see you like you're this magical, mystical being. You're into esoterics, you're mystic, you're a shaman, you're a healer, you're a witch, you're some sorceress, you're a high priestess, you are, what are you? A medicine woman. You are a magical, mystical creature. It's like, look at how she has her hands on the tree. Connect with nature. Okay. Connect with creation, connecting with the other energies that are like you, is what I hear. Beautiful. All right. So, what does the experience have to say tonight? Arrange his cards a little bit. We're going to work with the Eye of Love Tarot. Excuse me. Connecting the body and the body, heart and mind, the body and the spirit. Connecting the heart, mind, and body, the heart, mind, and heart, and the heart, mind, and spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body, the spirit, heart, mind, and the spirit and the spirit. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit. Divine truth, let me see, speaking here with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. What spirit are we working with? Okay. All right. So, you, I hear you, 4 of Cups, and it's upright. This is you saying, that's not for me. That's not for me. You know what's for you and you know what's not for you. We're going to shuffle the words of clarity as well, so we can clarify as we move with the words of clarity tonight. So, 4 of Cups. You're focused on some connections. There's a person bringing an opportunity. So there's one thing about this cloud has a human hand attached to it, that is extending this offer, this cup. So this is not an offer from God. This is an offer from a human. And a human is offering you a cup. But here's the thing. The hand is not coming from a body. It's coming from a cloud. So I hear there's a lot you don't know about something or someone. So either they rejected you or you rejected them, but there's this energy of rejection here. Okay. Clarify this 4 of Cups, please, and thank you. Why is the 4 of Cups here? Why is Tribe showing up as the 4 of Cups? Calm. Yeah, you're like, that's not for me. You're fine to sit in the energy that you're in. You know what's for you. You know what's not for you. You're not going to get yourself caught up in something that's clearly not for you. Okay. Let's see, what's the situation? What's the situation? Oh boy, yes, I will. They're like, where's your pen? Where's your journal? You know you need to write. I'm like, yeah, I do. Okay, so. The situation. So you, 4 of Cups with calm. What is the situation in your experience? The situation is justice. Justice. A balancing of the scales. Closing something down. Ending a karmic cycle. Moving on. Letting the chips fall where they may. Karmic repercussions. Okay. The situation is boundaries. Okay, yeah, there are karmic repercussions for behaviors and actions. Somebody here is excited to offer you something and you're just like, are you complacent? Are you just like, okay, that's nice. Not really addressing it, something like that. The situation is actually, there's some strong boundaries here. Very strong boundaries, because these are the repercussions of something. So, why? I want to hear, why is the situation like this? Why? What was the cause? Okay, what was the cause? Why is this happening? So for everything, there's a cause and effect, right? So what was the cause of this effect? If the effect is justice and boundaries, what was the cause? The cause was the 5 of Cups: sorrow, regret, and loss. Sorrow, regret, and loss. Something very regrettable. Somebody is in regret. Okay. Somebody did something regrettable. Let's see. Emotions change. Okay, because it's past. It's over. It's in the past. Somebody just feelings changed already in the past. The Five of Cups is a pivoting point, an emotional pivoting point. And it's like the past. So I'm looking at these pillars here in the past, and it's like there's so much stuff that has already happened in the past. Somebody here, you're living, interesting the way this is coming out. You're living a past life experience. And because of the past life experience in this life, it's like you promised yourself that you wouldn't enter the same cycle again. So there are boundaries here now as a result of that promise that you made to yourself. And I am so excited right now because I have my past life oracle right here. So I want to pull, interesting. Yeah, I want to pull you and the other person in your experience, because I feel like I'm picking up on a past life reading right now where you're rejecting someone and it's part of a past life contract. Like you and this person, you knew this person would come into your life again. And you said, if they ever approach me again, I will have firm boundaries, is what it feels like. So let's look at what happened with you and what we need to know about you and the other person in this experience in the past life. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck too, as well, with the past life oracle. So thankful and grateful I had it sit in here. You, the trees. Interesting. You and the trees. Now that's interesting because we were just talking about you and the trees, that you're a magical creature. You need to connect with nature. Put your hands on the tree. You're a tree hugger. That's okay. The other person in this experience, the past life energy, what happened here? Okay. What do they have? Forgiveness. Forgiveness. They were seeking your forgiveness. They're seeking your forgiveness. What's at the bottom of the deck? Leaving or travel. So why is this happening? Because in a past life, the trees talk about stable and steady and a big connection to earth. And then something happened. Is it somebody offended your spirit in some type of way? Like they worked against your spirituality in some type of way? It feels like. In the past life, you gave them forgiveness. They sought your forgiveness. You gave it to them. This forgiveness had something to do with them abandoning, leaving you high and dry. So why is this happening for someone here? Why they have strong boundaries as well is because somebody in this life right now, like in your recent past, you had to stand alone on your own because somebody just abandoned you. And now they're living karmic repercussions for what they done. I heard they were weak. I heard they were weak to their flesh. Really, I just threw my pen. I think it went in the garbage. It hit the garbage can. Hold on. Where'd my pen go? I need my pen. Okay, got it. Somebody here seeks forgiveness from you because of leaving you because they have to leave, because they have to travel. The forgiveness card has two doves. So that's telling me that whoever this is really feels a deep connection to you. And they just want peace with you. Mm-hmm. They want to be at peace with you and whatever that looks like. So that's why this is happening. But here's the thing. It's still at justice, and it still has boundaries. So It's like, as long as this peace and forgiveness comes within the honoring of my boundaries, then okay, I can get with it. But that's it. Any peace or forgiveness has to honor my boundaries, is what it feels like. And I just got a right ear ringing. Strong. So this is about your physical boundaries. This is about your physical boundaries. Who is on the other side? Who is this about? Who is on the other side of this experience with you? Show me the other person's energy here, please, and thank you. Show me the other person's energy. Okay, what do we have? The Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is Cups energy. Seven of Cups talks about illusions. It talks about smoke and mirrors. It talks about somebody who's making a wish. So this is somebody who's wishing for you. This is somebody who could be lost in fantasy land. I heard lost in fantasy land. This is somebody who's been manifesting through visualization. So this person is somebody who's sitting there staring at your pictures, thinking about you, etc. And I feel like I hear they do know that there's power in that. So let's clarify the Seven of Cups from the words of clarity. It has positivity. Positivity. Well, that's good, because at least this is saying, like, with the positivity card, it's coming out that they have good intentions. They want things to go, they're manifesting, they're not looking at you with hateful ideas or ugly thoughts or ugly points of focus. It's somebody who's focused on you positively. Okay, I hear somebody who wants you in their life. They could see a lot of beautiful opportunities with you. They could see possibilities with you. So now I want to know, why are you... Yeah, something happened in the past. What is it that you're really rejecting? Because you're rejecting something. And I want to know what that is. What is it that you're trying to avoid by rejecting it? What is it? The Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Feminine energy. Love and nurturing. She talks about love and nurturing. Clarify why the Queen of Pentacles is here, as far as why tribe is rejecting this. Oh, because you're focused on yourself right now. Release. You have to release anything that is part of your past. And you have to stay focused on your worth, your value, what you're building, what you're growing, what you've been working on. So you're rejecting this because it's not part of that. You know you have to release your past. Okay. What's the guidance for tribe in this experience? What's the guidance for tribe in this experience? The Emperor. Again. Okay, so the guidance for tribe in this is what came up in the situation. The boundaries, yeah, you need to be the authority in your life. Stand in your power, stand in your authority. Key word for the Emperor is power. In the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck, the Emperor is named Love. Or no, excuse me, Lead. I meant to say Lead is named Love. It's named Lead. That's on purpose. For someone, you have all these goals you're focused on. Before I keep talking, why is this Emperor here? Show me. Okay, that just flew right out of the deck. Wealth. The wealth. There's a need for you to maintain your boundaries and stay focused on what you've been doing and taking care of you right now, because this is about you growing your own wealth, your own value. Set those boundaries, maintain those boundaries, keep those boundaries in place. Do not bend your boundaries at this time. You are the treasure. The treasure must be protected at all times. So, what else do we want to know about this? So, if that's your guidance, is to be the emperor, be the authority in your life, set those boundaries, follow through with those boundaries, and be about your growth of your wealth, honoring your value, increasing your value. I'm hearing by making yourself scarce, okay? Then what is a beneficial point of focus for you? Focus. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, focus here. Focus where? Where should the tribe focus? What's the most advantageous point of focus for you? The Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. The advantageous point of focus for you is what Spirit's guiding you to. Let's go ahead and clarify that Knight of Cups before I say too much. Why is the Knight of Cups here, please, as the most advantageous move for Spirit? Okay, satisfaction. I heard you'll be happier if you just let the love come to you while you're busy. You'll be happier if you let the business come to you while you're busy, focused on what you do. You'll be happier if you let things come to you, and you'll definitely be happier if you keep following the spiritual guidance. Have a good time. Enjoy your life. What is satisfying to you? If it makes you happy, do more of it. If it doesn't make you happy, then don't do it. It's that quite simple. So what do you get at the end of this? What is waiting for you in this experience? We have the Tower, and it landed on the table in reverse. I said, yeah, put it in reverse. It's supposed to be, because I heard things are falling into place. Things are falling together. Clarify this Tower and the outcome. Also, permanent loss of what it was. Psychic. So something or someone comes into your life that you've been wanting, that you've been drawing in. You knew this was coming. You felt it coming. Also, you knew that whatever was happening, wherever you had to set your boundaries and honor those, that was going to lead to a permanent loss. You knew that it was over. You knew that it was done. You went through with it because it made sense for your path, for who you are, plus all the experiences that you have, which were showing up in this past card. Like each of these pillars is a solidifying experience that you had with this person in your past that helped you have conclusions about your experience with them, about what you learned from them. It helped you stand taller. It gave you some stability. It gave you a foundation. It gave you foundation. This, I'm going to get more clarifiers. We're going to use the Eye of Love Tarot on this Tower. Show me the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Clarify the Tower. The Six of Swords. Moving on. This is about you moving on. The Four of Pentacles, pulling your energy back from this. The Hierophant, life lessons, life skills, big commitment, renewing your commitment and resolve. And the Six of Cups, generosity coming in, kindness coming in, receiving the help that you need shows up. The assistance that you need is here. It shows up. And it's going to show up by surprise. For some of you, it's going to show up with big bills attached to it. Not bills as in debts, but bills as in money. Okay. With a lot of Benjamins. Okay. You knew this was coming in psychically. Your intuition had been trying to tell you, like, listen, leave this space open. Leave this room open right now, because There is something that's coming in for you that you do want to have. Spirit's bringing you something that's going to satisfy you. But you got to listen and release this stuff that you've been attached to, related to the past, related to sorrows and regrets, because this is the end of the karmic cycle with the Justice card here. But to end that cycle, it involves boundaries. So I heard, is it okay to talk, text, or visit with someone, anyone from the past at this time? 9 of Cups comes out first, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, you should not be talking, texting, or visiting anyone from your past right now. God said you already know everything you need to know about them. With the 10 of Cups, that's the end of an emotional cycle. And I heard Spirit said, we already showed you what it was. We already showed you what it was. The surprise is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, Spirit's been working on a surprise for you. Something that you will not see coming, something that will blow your mind. It'll be beautiful. Just go ahead and connect with nature. Talk to God, talk to nature, do your prayers, however you do this meditation, whatever it is that has you in this vibe. Do that. And it says look for fairies on the card. Okay, so whatever has you in that vibe, do that. I think I have a book for this deck. I want to see. Hold on. Is this the book for that deck? Sacred Self-Care. There it is. I do have a book for that. I want to read more about the Find the Fairies card, or look for fairies. Excuse me. It's card number 30. It says, what I believe I see appear before me. Keep your eyes and ears open for evidence of fairies and other ethereal beings. Remember, they're generally all around you, brimming with creative ideas and guidance to help you on your journey. You just have to tune into their presence. But first, you have to believe that they exist. Whatever we focus on and put energy toward will shape our life experience. The magic surrounding us can typically be seen only by those who are in a state of joy, looking at the world through the eyes of a child and open to infinite possibilities. Soften your gaze when you are outside in nature and keep aware of what you spy in your peripheral vision. You may just see fairies playing in the sunshine and by flowing water. If you whisper to them from within, they'll often whisper back with a cheeky little remark. Be kind and respectful to them, and they won't toy with you too much. The journal prompt. How do you think you can connect more with your childlike sense of wonder and keep open to life's infinite potential? So Spirit's been working on a surprise for you. You've been feeling it coming in. It's big, it's coming, but it also requires for you to pull your energy back and let go of situations connected to your past. It really does. So let's get, what else do we want to get? The Mahabharata. Okay. We're going to close you out with the Mahabharata Oracle at this time. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. If you want a personal reading or more information, look below the video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing this message or the channel with someone. And giving this video a thumbs up. Yeah. So that more people can get the message. All right. Final guidance for the love and peace and happiness tribe at this time. Okay, those cards just fell to the floor. Oh, it was one. Hold on. Let me just make sure it was only one. Yep. I only see one card down there. Okay. The card that we have is card number 3, and it says desire. So there's a prompt here for us to remember our desires and honor those, and trust that the universe is bringing them in. Call upon the magical realms to bring it in. Beauty. You know what you treasure. You know you are the treasure. You know what you value. You know what you want. It's important for you to allow yourself to receive that. In other words, if we was to sum this up into one title, we might say, now is not the time to settle. Now is not the time to settle back into your past even. So I want to thank you for your beautiful presence and all the love and positivity you send my way. Thank you for the growth on the channel. This is what I have for you at this time. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. As the helicopter flies by. Gracias. Later, baby. Mwah.